just as a retired colonel in the U.S. Army Reserve, vice chair of the Armed Services Committee, I want to ask you about Navy SEAL Eddie Gallagher. He was acquitted by a military court of the majority of war crimes charges, including charges of murdering a militant captive, but he was convicted and demoted on a lesser charge of posing for a photo with this man's corpse. President Trump has pushed back on the military's plans to strip him of his Navy SEAL status. This is what he's now saying, quote, this is from the president. The Navy will not be taking away warfighter and Navy SEAL Eddie Gallagher's Trident pin, Trident signifying his being a SEAL. This case was handled very badly from the beginning. Get back to business. And it appears, Congressman Brown, that the Pentagon will follow this directive. So first, just your thoughts on the commander-in-chief inserting himself here.
Sure. First of all, I think this is tantamount to unlawful command influence. The president certainly has the right to overturn a court-martial conviction. He has the right to overturn an administrative proceeding. In this case, one that could strip Chief Gallagher of his SEAL Trident. The president ought to wait until after the administrative proceedings take place. So first of all, I think it's tantamount to unlawful command influence. I was an Army JAG officer. I worked at the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Armed Forces in the early days of my legal career. We've got to let the system work. And in these particular cases, the system does work. Mr. Gallagher was acquitted on a number of offenses, but he was found guilty of basically a violation of the Uniform Code of Military Justice as well as the law of war. And what the president's actions do, it undermines discipline and morale, and it calls into question the fairness of the Uniform Code of Military Justice. I think it's wrong of the president to do it. It's irresponsible as a commander-in-chief, and I would implore the president, please defer to the service components, in this case the Navy, to do the right thing.
Congressman Anthony Brown, thank you so much.